the gym now. We're about to arrive. It's all in the same area. It's actually just a few minutes down the road from Raw, but we wouldn't view this as like a direct competitor because it's actually a private gym. The guy's a good friend of mine and he mainly does like private training and group sessions, and it's a really cool gym. You guys will see it now. It's like perfect for like strength and conditioning and cardio, which is what we're doing today. One cool thing about doing these daily vlogs is it makes you like so much more productive. Like, you know, some days like today I'd maybe just chill out, I wouldn't train, but we're like, no, we gotta get some cool stuff for the vlog. Let's go do some cardio and conditioning work. So that is one thing about YouTube. It actually makes you more outgoing and it makes you do more. And you're not just doing it for the vlog. It's like, you know, you actually want to do it as well because you love creating content when you're a YouTuber. So right, let's go in. Yo, what's up? What's going on, guys? Because that's a great title for the video. Yeah. How to burn 50 calories in 1 minute.
The hardest way possible.
There you go. Right, savage. Right, stick it down. Fucking hell.
So we're gonna set it to 30 calories. It's gonna count down from 30. You just hammer it as much as you can. 3, 2, go! Go! Come on, push it! Hold it! All the way! Caffeine and coffee is like, it's a consistent feature on this channel. I don't think I could like do a successful cut without caffeine. Well, I could, like, obviously could, but it makes things so much easier. Like, it gives you energy, suppresses appetite, it almost replaces a meal. Oh, it does. If you have it in the morning.
If you have it in the morning, you can fast with coffee, like, that's it. And so even like a mental thing, it's like
just drinking on something.
Yeah, just having something, sipping on something that isn't water. Like energy drink is a good replacement for me as well. Like, you know, Christian's energy drink, 3D. I always have one in the morning. Like, oh, actually, I have a discount code for 3D Energy. It is now Lipsett 10. Link in the bio for that. He's selling out even more. He just keeps selling out. Christian's one of my best friends, okay? Like, seriously. We had this talk in like the last video how if I have a fucking bottle of Quell, people are like, he's sponsored by Quell. It's crazy, like. The only sponsorships I actually have, like contract, are Alphalete, Ghost, and Boohoo is like Boohoo Man is a short-term contract. That's it. You know, so anything else I'm just kind of like using on the go. It's important to keep the people that you've known just for ages before you've had an audience, keep them close. So it's like, you know, we made a sick video for Mark's gym, but it's like, you know, it's like it's no problem to me because like he's just an old friend. It's like, you know, I trust him completely. Let's say you're in a deficit of 500 just through like calories, you know, just through diet. And then let's say you're in a deficit of 500 again, but it's like 250 through diet, 250 from cardio. You always just look a little bit crispier when you add in some cardio. So when people ask me, they're like, you know, should you, you know, how should you achieve your deficit? I'll always say it's down to personal preference first. You know, are you going to be better at reducing your energy intake from just calories or from just cardio? But I think most people are better when you just combine the two. I think that's like it. Probably for most people, diet and exercise combined is the winner. You just end up looking that little bit better. So you might recognize Jules from the video I did, put it on the screen, when I took on Conor McGregor's training plan. So that's Conor's conditioning coach there. So
McGregor Fast.
Yeah, McGregor Fast, yeah, so that's crazy. We just ran into each other there, talking about doing MMA fights against other YouTubers, talking about, you know, putting me through challenges. Because when I do, you know, I like partake in the odd bit of MMA, and when I do put it on the channel, people are really interested in it because it's like, you know, you want to see people try different things. Like, you want to see a men's physique competitor or fitness model try MMA. It's interesting, you know? So we're just talking there, and we're definitely going to do loads more of that in 2019. I'm really in the mood for pineapple beef burger, but I'm like
bro, you're going to Miami in 2 days. Like, you don't need it. Me and Mark have been friends for like years, like so long, since we were young whippersnappers. And Mark opened up his own gym in the last year.
Yeah, 6 months ago.
Yeah, 6 months, so physical culture. So I'm going to go through a few questions for Mark about opening up your own gym. First question I got down here is, what is the first thing you do when you go about opening up your own gym?
Well, so obviously the years beforehand, you're going to have to get some experience in the industry.
Yeah.
You might start working for someone. I started working for someone for free.
Yeah.
Then I got employed by them. Then I saw, well, I want to do certain things a little bit different. I have a vision of how I want things done. So I bit the bullet and went out on my own. And then you just have to slowly build up a client base. You can't just go from, if you have a big chunk of cash and go open a place and expect people to come. You can't just build it and think they'll come.
Yeah.
It's not really true. You have to kind of build from the ground up. Build, like, a loyal following, a loyal base of clients, and then slowly build momentum. And you're going to take risks. So at the start, I would have taken a few risks that I thought would have been big. But then you kind of build on them as the years go on, and you learn to take bigger and bigger risks. And like the final one for me was actually signing the lease for the commercial unit that I have.
Yeah. I love what you said about, starting off, you're doing it for free. Like when I was doing, online training, when I was doing public speaking, all for free. Did it all for free to build up that clientele, to build up that audience. So that's
you can't just expect
you can't just can't just go straight to the top.
No.
Can't just, I'm opening up a gym and it's just going to be full members. No, you got to build up that clientele. Awesome. Okay, next question. Difficulties you encounter along the way?
Well, the biggest difficulty was, I started personal training in Sandyford. I was subletting off other gyms. I wanted to stay in Sandyford.
Yeah.
Actually finding a place was the hardest thing I've done. I probably inquired to, a few hundred units. I was young, so they didn't really think, it's like 24, 25, they didn't really think I was serious. I'm a personal trainer, I'm 24. They're not gonna, like, who does this guy think he is? But then, you actually send them, whatever, business plans and bank statements, and then they give you a little bit more respect. I suppose if I was 10 years older, they'd be a little bit easier on me, so you just kind of, and you can't just email them, you have to call them or meet them in person and try to make an impression. That's when you're actually trying to get a unit, because people are going to respond to people, not so much just what you've done in the past.
That's it. And like in an age where we're so like digital, so social media orientated, email, sometimes nothing beats just meeting someone face to face and showing them, be like, I'm about this life.
I was rejected to the unit I have now. I was rejected originally, but I just kept kind of knocking on the door, and then eventually got a yes.
Yeah, there you go. They gave in. Okay, so third question. What is it really like having your own gym? So now I am obviously business partners with Raw, but for you yourself, you have to like run the whole thing. So we have a huge amount of staff in Raw. So with you, how do you find it? So many people think, I'll just get to go to the gym all day.
Yeah, it's like a playground.
Yeah, it's
like
a
really,
playground. So what's it like having to train so many people every day?
So it is a business at the end of the day. It's not just a playground. If you're in it, you enjoy lifting, you think you're going to open your gym, you think it's going to be all fun. You've got big bills to pay, you've got a lot of rent to pay. So you have to really treat it like a business. It's brilliant, I love it. But you're going to have to get used to early mornings, late nights. It's not sociable hours. You're going to have to kind of put in the graft, and that's what I'm doing at the moment.
And it's like your own training will probably take a step back.
100%. I train 3 days a week at the moment. People think, you own your own gym, you're going to be training all the time. No, it's like the majority I'm training people.
How much time does this take, start to finish, to open up your own private facility, from like the moment you start looking for a premises to the moment you're like done?
Okay. Start looking. You could get lucky and you find somewhere within a few months. I was looking for probably 15 months. Then you have to go to signing the commercial lease, all the legal stuff, planning permission. That could be anywhere like, say 3 to 6 months. And then once you have everything, getting the setup, the whole setup was done within under a month. So installing showers, change rooms, all that stuff, and fitting the place out. That's relatively quick. But it's all the other stuff that you can't really push it any faster.
What would you tell yourself when starting out, opening up your own private facility? What would be your piece of advice?
I'd go for the risks. I'd take the risks sooner rather than later. If you're thinking about it, you should just go for it. You're probably going to fail with a lot of stuff. We just have to take the risk. If you're young, the time's going to pass anyway, and you just learn from your mistakes. So it's better off to, you know, make a mistake, learn from it, and then kind of course correct as you go along. Don't procrastinate too much with stuff.
Procrastination's a killer, isn't it?
It's a killer.
It's a killer, That's awesome. But here, I'm going to link all Mark's stuff down in the description box. He's an old friend of mine. And now, before we actually get ravenous and get hungry or hangry, we're going to dig into this food. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Hope you found it beneficial. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Love you.